My daughter, Emma, is 7, quiet, thoughtful. She spends hours drawing in her little blue notebook. She used to fill pages with bright, happy things, our dog Rex, butterflies, our house, our family smiling under a yellow sun. But 3 months ago, something changed. Now she draws the same picture over and over again. It's always our house at night, a dark sky, glowing yellow windows, and one red window between the first and second floor, a window that doesn't exist. When I asked what it was, she said softly, without looking up, "That's where the listening happens." I laughed, called it imagination, but she didn't stop. Every page, every color, every detail, always that red window. Then came the sleepwalking. Every night, around 3 a.m., I'd find her standing in the hallway, eyes open but blank, staring at the wall between floors. When I asked what she was doing, she'd mumble, "The listening place." Even our dog, Rex, started reacting. He'd growl at that same spot, hackles raised, barking for hours until he was hoarse. The vet said he was healthy, but his eyes told me otherwise. Marie, my wife, said I was overreacting, but I couldn't shake the feeling something was wrong. Last week, while cleaning the basement, I found an old box of the previous owner's belongings. Inside were photos, faded Polaroids of a smiling family, the Hendersons. In one picture, their son, maybe 8 years old, was holding up a drawing. It was our house, at night, with the same red window. My stomach dropped. I flipped through more photos, birthdays, Christmas mornings, decades apart. Every time, one of the children had drawn the same thing. I found the Hendersons' daughter, Patricia, on Facebook. When I called her, she sounded nervous, like she'd been waiting for this. When I described the drawings, she went silent, then asked, "You have kids?" I said yes. Her voice dropped. "Is she drawing it yet?" I froze. "How did you know?" "We all did," she said quietly. "Every child who's lived in that house." We couldn't stop. It was like something wanted to be remembered. And then she hung up. That night, I pressed my ear against the wall where Emma always stood. At first, silence. Then, faint, rhythmic breathing, like someone inhaling through a straw. I pulled the house blueprints from City Hall the next morning. There was an empty space behind that wall, 3 feet deep, 2 feet wide, a hollow pocket sealed off long ago. A few days later, Emma had a playdate with her friend Sophia. I overheard Sophia ask, "Why do you always draw that red window?" And Emma replied, "Because she tells me to." "Who?" Sophia asked. "The lady in the listening place. She's been there so long she forgot her." When I asked Emma later who she meant, she smiled faintly and said, "You'll hear her soon, Daddy. She likes when we listen." That night, I woke at 3:03 a.m. Emma's door creaked open. She walked past me, half asleep, and stopped at that wall again, pressing her hand against it. "I know you're lonely," she whispered, "but I'm here." Then the wall whispered back. Not words, more like wet, hollow breaths. Emma nodded like she understood. "She says you're scared," she murmured. "She says adults always are." I couldn't stand it anymore. I grabbed my sledgehammer from the basement. Marie woke to the crash of plaster. "Stop it. You'll wake her up." But I couldn't stop. I needed to see. Dust filled the air, wood splintered, and behind the broken wall, there it was. A small red stained glass window. And behind it, a shape, still, watching. The police said I'd had a breakdown, but when one of the officer's flashlights hit that red glass, I saw his face pale. He saw her too. Marie took Emma to her mother's. I haven't seen them since. This morning, Marie texted me. "Emma's drawing again. Same house, same windows, except now, the red window is open, and the figure isn't behind it anymore." Marie said Emma stands in the hallway at night, whispering to the wall. She says thank you. She says she can visit now. The drawings weren't warnings. They were invitations, and I was the one who let her out.